Thank you for your time today. Today, I want to show you what I explored for Claude for their capability. I'm really impressed of, especially for visualization and analytical capability. I will start from the easier one, which I actually have some kind of business data in an Excel, maybe no more than 200 rows, and I want to let the Claude help me to understand what information inside and also give me some conclusion. Then I will have this one open. Let's take some time. So for example, here is an Excel I actually provide to Claude. And I said, and set a tone says, act as a senior business analyst over 20 years experience in program management to understand the information inside. And I want Claude analyze and provide the data, outline 3 effective method or framework to derive meaningful insights. And you can see it's analyzing data, and based on this one, they actually give me 3 different framework. The framework 1, multi-dimensional feasible metrics. The framework 2, temporary trends and pattern recognition. The framework 3, and the stakeholder. And which kind of interesting when you read through everything. It's really, I would say, the second opinion and give you another perspective. It's really nice. Then I ask, could you make a visualization about the situation for each program about the initiative? And it starts to analyze data. It says they're doing things and they actually analyzing the data from the Excel I upload, and they write the code, the build, the artifact we can actually see. So we can wait for a minute and see what happened. And if something wrong happened, it helps itself to solve the problem itself. This code is in JavaScript, and you will see the final result when it's complete. Here is the window about artifact. When anything considered more complex for Claude, they were showing this window. And you can see the live coding they are doing or live fixing. When you see something not right or not according to you want, and you can actually give requirements here, and you can see the real-time editing from this window. Here you can see the result. It's a proper dashboard. You can actually change for the options and time frame, which is really interesting, and I didn't request of that at all. And then they give the overview, and in the end, for program wise initiative detail, it's actually saying which one have better durability and which one actually have the better impact. The second example, I will show you how I actually use the Claude as an data exploration EDA intelligent to create me an interactive report. A lot of time, the company spend 2 weeks at least to engineer and build up, and you actually have instantly within 10 minutes. It's incredible. And the dashboard is not really reusable, but you have the interactive question answered. I have a fake file here for Power BI consumption information, which means how many execution per month, how many report view per month, and how many unique user per month for specific report. And then we want to know which report need to be decommissioned, things we need to actually keep. So this is our target. Then I upload this CSV, and then I specify says, please visualize the Excel to show which report have more execution and more user in order to understand the report are more important. And also, I let the AI know if you're not sure about the metrics and how to prioritize the value? Please ask me a question. And then they start to analyze the data. Then they ask the question, which is really relevant. First, they ask me, which is more important to you, report with high view count or the report with many unique user? And also, they want to understand what the difference between max reach per month and number of report view. And those questions are not often be asked from a junior data analyst. When I give some information about that, I ask the summary about what the key feature they find from the document and give some suggestion about what things we can measure. Then I want to have the highest view counts as the primary metrics. And then we take into consideration about the max reach and then take into consideration of the number of users. And then I also want the machine actually understand I will focus on in past 12 months for the analysis, because if the report not actually active execute within 12 months, I treat it as inactive. So after I gave the suggestion, they gave me the plan about the prioritize by view and the filter only showing blah, 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 and adjusted amount score, so on and so forth. And also he gave me the key challenge I may actually encounter with and I may actually need to think about, which is really detailed and enhanced priority. As you see here, I have V33, which means this code already rewrite 33 times or added 33 times based on my recommendation. And here is interactive dashboard. So you can change the metric or priority of different one. Now is total. I want to have different time period to search. So I have all time, which is in this case is 3 years, and I can actually switch to the last 12 months. And you see it's have. And also it show up the top 10 report to actually have. I would say several statistics really interesting is I request specifically is within those 1,000 something report, how many of that not execute within 1 year? And it give me the number and percentage. At the same time, I want to understand a little bit distribution of each view and max reach. And I did a little bit editing at the beginning. They are adding up the total user, but the user is unique user per month. So actually intentionally says you need to switch the total to average, and they actually help me to switch that. And then it's showing me the top 10 report by view and how much view actually executed. I can actually change the report to 20. If I want to have a specific number, I will have it. More impressively, I'm not even think about that. It's for the each report, he give detailed metric about the total view, unique user, max research. Here, this unique user is totally messed up because it's not the average, is the adding up, which is not 100% right. But I would say if you use an AI like this way, I'm pretty satisfied. They have summary statistic, have impact analysis, and also have recommendation, and also give the unused report name here, which I can actually use for delete.
Final notes. The data showing in this video is not real, but a simplified version of the real-world data. And I'm not here to convincing you that Claude or any other large language model is perfect for every analytical use case. I'm here to show you what is possible, which is if you need to have a quick mock-up or a one-off dashboard, you don't have to wait or depend on your engineering team for weeks just to see the result. You can leverage AI tool, do it yourself. But here is the catch. The accuracy and the quality of your insights still depend on you or your team member. It's depend on the ability to interpret the data and make sense of number. Don't blindly trust what large language model tell you. Instead, trust it to build the user interface and make it easier to explore the data with your own judgment as the final filter. My name is Celine Xu. I have over 11 years of experience as data scientist and AI expert. One of my missions is to help people like you who worry about do not have deep enough tech skills to leverage AI and data in an effective way to create a more enjoyable and fulfillment life. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more. See you next time.